everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's video is a makeup tutorial on this really glowy makeup look and also glossy eyelids. So I actually wore this makeup look for my Maybelline swatches video and I got a lot of requests to make a makeup tutorial on this, and I knew this was coming because I was really proud of how this look turned out. Like, it was really glowy and this pop of pink color right here, like it just looks so good. And I also love the lip color. And today's comment shout out goes to Garima. Thank you so much for your sweet comments. I love to give shout outs in my videos, so if you want a shout out, just comment on my videos. It really motivates me to do better. So if you want to know how I got this look, please keep on watching. So first of all, I'm going to use the MAC stroke cream in the shade Pink Light. And I'm going to apply a little bit all over my face basically because I want this look to be glowy, but I'm not applying too much because I have had a very bad experience of applying too much stroke cream. The foundation just starts breaking off and it looks very patchy, so apply very little of stroke cream. Little goes a long way. Next, I'm going to use the Nykaa Show and Glow liquid highlighter. This is in the shade Glazed Bronze, and I'm just applying a little bit on the highest points of my cheeks because that's where I want the most glow. It looks a little bronzy, and especially since I've gotten lighter in this lockdown, so this is going to look very dark, but after I apply foundation, this is gonna tone down and look proper. Just gonna blend it out with this random brush. It looks like I have got beaten. For the foundation, I'm using the Nykaa Skin Shield Anti-Pollution Foundation. This was the lightest shade I have, and now since the lockdown, I have gotten lighter. This seems to be the perfect match for me. All my other foundations are looking quite dark on me. That's why this is the only foundation I'm using. So I'm just dotting it all over my face as usual, especially concentrating on this darkness over here. Otherwise, it's going to look stupid. And I'm going to use my damp beauty blender just to blend it all out. For the concealer, I'm using the Elegant Pro Conceal in the shade Pure Beige and applying it under my eyes. Also a little bit on the sides of my nose. I'm also going to add a little bit of Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is in the shade Medium and this is a very light shade. So just gonna mix the two. Again gonna blend it out with my beauty blender. I can never get the inner corners properly with this beauty blender. I mean, there is a pointy edge and if I really try, it will happen, but the finish doesn't look good. It just kind of swipes away the concealer and the coverage goes. That's why I like to use a tiny brush for that. This brush gives more coverage than the beauty blender. And whatever's left on the brush, I'm also applying it on my eyelids. There's not much concealer there on the brush, just a tiny bit of color that I'm applying. I'm going to apply a liquid highlighter on top, so I don't want a lot of concealer over there because it will look cakey. Next, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade Light Medium, and I'm going to apply it under my eyes. I'm just going to dab it. I'm not applying it on my eyelids because I don't want any powder on that, because when I add the liquid highlighter on top, it might look like a paste and it won't blend properly on top of powder. That's why I'm not applying powder there, and I'm just dabbing it a little bit till the powder is completely melted off and there's no like extra powder particles left. Slowly blend it. I find this is the best way to apply powder. The finish just looks so great and doesn't look cakey, and also your concealer does not crease much. But of course, add more powder if you need to, like if your concealer is still wet and not set properly, just keep on adding little more powder, but don't add too much at once. So as you can see, the concealer is present on both sides, but the powder side looks much more covered than this one. So yeah, that's why I like this powder. Like, it gives coverage as well, so I get like the perfect finish with this. You can even let it sit for some time like a bake. You can choose to not do that as well. It depends on what works for you. Since this is a dewy look, I'm not going to let it sit for too long because, you know, even this side kind of gets matte because the powder touches there. So I want it to be glowy, that's why I'm not baking. And also, when you use a brush to apply powder, it tends to look more matte because you're directly applying powder, whereas with a beauty blender, you're slowly depositing it little by little and it's melting in your skin. So that gives a more natural look. You can also apply the powder on your T-zone if you get oily. I'm just touching it very little because I'm sweating. Otherwise, I'm not taking any extra powder on this because it won't do it. Now my most favorite step after this is to spray some face mist. This is the MAC Fix Plus. You can use any face mist which you want, and what this does is whatever base makeup and powders and foundation, whatever you have applied, this will do some kind of magic, especially if you have dry skin. This is gonna be so good for you. It just makes the makeup from cakey to non-cakey within seconds. It has some kind of magic, you know. Not MAC 6 Plus, any face mist you can use, rose water or something like that, and let it dry. It just melts the powder into your skin and all the base makeup will look skin-like. That's what I like about this. Now till the face mist is drying, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. For that, I'm using the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. Next, I'm going to use this Nykaa highlighter again, and I'm going to put a tiny dot of it on top of my eyelids. Don't apply too much of this because last time I applied too much and every 1 minute I had to dab it because it was creasing, and it's a liquid, right? You can choose to set it with a powder highlighter on top, but I like that wet kind of look. So if you like that kind of look, put very little, don't apply too much. And I'm just going to blend it out with my finger only. And I'm also using this brush just to make sure that, you know, there are no lines. Dabbing it little bit. Now for my inner corner highlight, I'm using this shade, like it's my usual inner corner highlight shade from the Huda Beauty Smoky Obsessions palette. Applying it in my inner corner. You can choose to apply the same highlighter also, but I just like this shade, like it looks very blinding, and also that liquid shade is difficult to apply it in the inner corner, that's why. I'm also dragging a little bit underneath my eyes, not all the way, just a little in the start. Also applying it on my brow bone. Next, I'm going to add this shade Man Eater, and also going to mix a little bit of this shade and applying it under my eyes. You can use any color you want. I think I applied too much of the shade here. I'm just gonna take little powder and apply using Beauty Blender just to tone it down a little bit. Next, I'm going to apply some lash primer as usual because this has like fibers in it. A lot of mascaras also have, so this is not really necessary, but still I like to apply this. It just makes my lashes look so fuller. And I'm applying this because I have it, like it's gonna expire soon. I mean, it must have probably expired. You know, mascaras expire really fast because you use the same wand and you put it back again, right? So that's a lot of bacteria. So make sure to, you know, throw your mascaras every few months, like at least 6 months, if not 3 to 4 months. They say 3 months, but that's really difficult to finish the mascara. So at least 6 months you should throw your mascara out. And this I have been using since last year, so I'm just trying to finish it fast, you know, because I don't really want to waste it because it works so good. So I'm just gonna let the primer dry because it works the best that way. If I just apply mascara on this wet primer, it's not gonna work the same. Till then, I'm going to finish the rest of my face makeup. I'm going to use Hoola bronzer. I also like to apply the bronzer on my cheeks. It just gives a very nice bronzy, warm kind of look. So I also do that. Slightly drag it till my cheek, like cheek area, just like a blush. I'm also contouring my nose a little bit. I usually don't do this. I'm not very good at it. I'm learning, but just gonna try. For the blush, I'm using this from the Makeup Revolution Iconic palette. The cover is broken. I'm slightly dragging it till my bronzer, like so that it's all blended nicely. For the highlighter, I'm using the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in this shade Molten Rose Gold. This is so pigmented, you guys. If you want like a golden kind of look, or if you're a little on the dusky side, then they also have a golden shade that would look so pretty on you. But if you're very fair, like on the lighter side, that might look a little dark on you. So you can go for the Molten Rose Gold shade. I actually wanted to get the golden shade, but I already have a golden highlighter, so I just chose this. But if I can get my hands on the golden one, I'll definitely get it in future. Currently, I have like 2-3 highlighters which I cannot even finish. So I just simply don't want to waste makeup, you know, simply don't want to waste money buying new makeup. I can work with what I have. This looks so blinding, and especially because of the liquid highlighter which we put underneath, and also strobe cream. It kind of gives the stickiness for the highlighter to really stick and pop, so that really looks good. Actually, I have like a foundation powder layer on top, but if you don't have it, and if you apply that liquid highlighter and powder highlighter on bare skin, that just looks so blinding because your natural skin tends to stick on this better. I mean, this tends to stick on your natural bare skin better than, you know, powder and foundation. Like even foundation it can stick, but you know that थोड़ा सा पाउडर, कंसीलर का पाउडर यहाँ पे चला गया. So I'm not stopping only. What's wrong with me? I applied way too much highlighter. Also applying it here, like I love applying highlighter over here. It just makes a huge difference. Just apply like in middle of your eyes. Just blend it out. Shit, I applied too much. Put very little, you guys. It looks nice. So now that the eyelash primer is dried, I'm going to use some mascara. I'm not going to use the same mascara which comes with the L'Oreal one because that's over or dried out. I'm using the Maybelline one. If I just put this mascara without this primer, my lashes look completely different, and applying a million coats of it also on my lower lashes. I got some mascara on my lids, so I'm just gonna use this Q-tip. See, the highlighter is setting in the lines. Can you see that? So you can just dab it with your finger or a brush. This keeps happening, you guys, if you apply too much. Even though I applied little, I don't know, it's still happening. Probably I'll have to apply even lesser than this. And now again I'm going to spritz the Fix Plus, then let it dry. Don't directly spray it on your eyes because your mascara might come off. This is looking really glowy, at least in real life. The camera is also picking it up a little. It's looking so glowy in real that it looks like I'm sweating. Actually, I'm sweating also. But next I'm going to use this Maybelline Matte Ink Liquid Lipstick in the shade Mover. I recently swatched all these Maybelline new pink collection lipsticks. So if you haven't watched it, please do watch it. I have worked really hard on that video, so it would mean the world to me if you show that video some love. And this is my favorite shade from the range. This is in the shade Mover. I'm slightly overlining my lips near the Cupid's bow as usual. So that's the look, you guys. But I'm also going to put bangs, because what happens with my hair is if I leave them, I'm just never satisfied with how it looks over here. Can you relate to me? I just can't, any side eye part, it just still looks so bad to me. Like for other people it might look good, but I'm just never satisfied with how it looks. Look at this. Like the rest of my hair I'm fine with. Like it's looking pretty good. It's not frizzy or anything, but this part, I don't know what to do with this. So on such days, like bad hair days, that means most days, I use my bangs. Like these are bang extensions. I had got them from AliExpress long back, and I just clip them like this, and it just makes my look so good. Your hair can make you look either 2 or 10, like there's no in between. So I love wearing this. Like I don't even have to work hard on my hair if I just put these bangs. I can just put some random ponytail and still put these bangs and still rock the look. So I love these bangs, and they look so natural as well, like the blend with my hair color. So that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. It really means a lot to me, and we are so close to 10,000 subscribers, and once we hit that, I'm gonna do an exciting giveaway because I really want to give back to you guys for showing so much love and supporting my journey, and I'm really so grateful. So yeah, please do subscribe. It really helps me, and I upload new videos every week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.